I love it. I love it. Oh, we're supposed to invite. Wait.
Yeah. Well, hey, welcome back, everybody. This is a bonus data roundtable, just something that came up just from the last roundtable that we did, and that we wanted to quickly share. And it just came from something that happened this morning. We had a topic planned for that, and we got into a good discussion about it prior to this. Said, you know what, let's hop on here, StreamYard, real quick, and let's go ahead and we sent it out to National List Services on YouTube. You name it. We also started a short. Clubhouse. I'm still getting used to this thing.
We're figuring out technology. It's
so, and the question really is, have you ever used a lead generation company to purchase leads from? So certainly they are a source that's out there. But I mentioned, I'll let her kick off. We're going to go over 3 points basically, very, very quickly, and run through it, and then just give you a little bit of a perspective of where we're at with this. So Audrey, go ahead. And I just think it's very poignant with the point that we made earlier with it.
Let me unmute here. Okay, perfect. Trying to get it all under control here. When you were talking today about this topic, while we're doing this bonus, it kind of was shocking to me about lead generation. That's where we're going with this, right, John?
That's right. So
people sometimes will build a custom audience and freak out a little bit that it's 16 cents a record or 25 cents a record. And he told me, John's like, people pay $250 per record. I'm like, what? So that was kind of shocking to me. And then come to find out, I mean, there are different levels of lead gen. I get that. But we're talking about the bad side of things. We're talking about the kind you don't want to get, where it's not even a qualified lead. And that just blew my mind. So we wanted to share it with you guys. Does that blow your mind? Have you heard of this before? I should know more. I agree. I was ignorant, but this is very interesting. So we're going to continue on with this.
Yeah, right on. And anytime if we come up with any of this and you're following us on Clubhouse or anywhere else, you can simply always type in join to 402-285-3282. So again, that's join 402-285-3282. Anytime we just pop on here live for any bonus episodes or the weekly one that we got. Yeah. Appreciate that. And she had mentioned, is the lead qualified? And I think that's a great question to ask. And I think there's another further question. Is your marketing matching the customer journey that's going along with that? And are you in control of helping that journey along? And I would argue that if you're buying leads from a lead generation source, the answer is probably not. And, there are some fantastic lead generators out there, but, as you have ran into, calling people and they say, do you have aged leads? Are these like from 4 months ago? Are these from 2 years ago? And I've ran into that myself, calling some of these folks as well. So you're paying a lot per lead for something like that, $25 to $250 per lead for something that's supposed to be qualified. Is it really?
Right. And that was interesting to me when usually we use the lingo. I'm going to use this now, John. We use the lingo of prospects versus leads. So I have a client who was wanting aged leads, and I'm like, what is an aged lead? Again, ignorant Audrey didn't know. What does that mean? And he's like, it's somebody who filled out a form or opted in the past and was interested in this. And that was new to me. I'm like, okay, so lingo wise, what we have is a prospect list that you can nurture, that you can move down your customer journey that you want for them and turn them into a lead. I can get you that contact data to start it. And we were talking about, John, when we were having this conversation, I'm surprised people would want to have someone introduce their company and their product and their services instead of them directly doing it. We want ultimate control over what they see first, presenting your message, starting that journey. So that just, again, blew my mind.
Yeah. So if you go from the perspective of purchasing, $25 to $200 per lead for something that's supposed to match the customer's journey, and you have no control over that, well, that's why it's so important for you as a company, as a business who's trying to scale, to generate those leads yourself and to build something that is a well-oiled machine. Spend the money and spend the time to help build that process. In the long run, it's going to be so much more inexpensive for you, and you don't have to worry about being that 10th contractor that's calling that one lead that the lead generation has possibly sold you. So and that's what our job really is. That's the last point here. So we've talked about you're paying a lot per lead, kind of what that means between a lead versus a prospect. Are they qualified? Are you actually going down that customer journey with them and actually in control of that? And so the last point is here, well, what's the solution about it? And again, it's more important than ever for you to be generating your own leads, to be matching your marketing with the customer journey that's out there. And our solution and where we come in is to make sure that we're providing that super high quality data at scale, at 12 sensor records, so that you can actually implement that in whatever marketing strategy, whatever marketing engine you have. We're dumping the fuel into your marketing car that you're, is it a hoopty that you're driving around, or is it, a V12 just machine that's out there just cruising, making sure that you're taking care of the customers the way they deserve to be taken care of. And that's where this data comes in that we have. It's not qualified leads. That's the point of the marketing that you're matching with it, is using your processes to be able to match it. So does that make sense, Audrey?
Yes, I don't feel as ignorant now. And this helps better understand when people come to us and we're trying to provide a solution. Now I can understand where are they coming from, what was their past experience, and what can I help fix? What solution do I have to provide? Because I know my data. I know the selects that are going to get you that right list, that right audience. So that's a huge value when you've been getting the wrong leads and the wrong audience.
Yeah, for sure. The last little thing that I'll say here is this last piece. You absolutely, it is an ethical choice for you to make sure that you are taking care of the customers the way that they deserve to be taken care of. If they're going to be transacting with you, you need to make sure that you're providing the best possible experience from the first time they ever hear about your information. And that's why this is so critical, and why I think going into 2021 and beyond, people are looking for that personalized experience. And this is why, as we said and asked you, if you've paid for stuff before, this is why it's so important for you to get the lead generation down in your own company.
Yes. Get the right list. Like we always say, wait, where's the banner? Audrey's figuring out technology. Got the banner.
There it is.
Learn how to do it. Watch us. Join us on Clubhouse. Join us weekly for our roundtables. We tend to geek out. We get too deep. We go too far, but we are trying to provide as much insight to you as possible, and how it is usable for you. What does it matter to you for your company?
That's right.
So thanks for joining us for our quick bonus.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.